At that time, there was no direct flight to China. It took us 3 days to China. So arriving in Guangzhou, we were like, wow, what a big city. Never seen so many bicycles. At that time, even the Chinese, they were not used to seeing black people. Kids were screaming when they see us like, hey, that strange person. At first, we cried a lot. I'm feeling pain, mama, mama. And then the coach tells me, mama, lie. That's my first one to learn. Mom is coming. Don't cry. Be cool, be cool. We felt part of them from the beginning. We participated in shows like Kids Festival in China. People are so excited to see us because they've never seen black kids performing Chinese moves. They want to find out where are these people from, and they really learn Chinese because I remember we could speak Chinese so well. We were instructed in Chinese for the classes. Our coaches are like, Kaoshama! We ask ourselves, what is Kaoshama? That's how we learned faster because they were speaking us in Chinese. The good thing, they were strict and soft. Let me give you an example with my teacher. He used to be tough in the training session. Then when we break in the evening, he tells me, Shahoi lai. That's fun. So I used to go to his place, have fun with the kids, have a little bite, and then go to his place where he used to keep pigeons for magic shows. We laugh in the evening, we laugh, but in the morning he's a different person, with a different face. So strict. Okay, check. It was like that. And that's when he used to tell me, I have to feel pain before I become a good acrobat. I come to understand him that he wants me to be one of the best acrobats. That's why he's pushing me. I remember our first performance, the major performance was the graduation performance. There were ambassadors, government dignitaries, people from the Ministry of Culture, people who were schooling in China from Africa. We invited everybody, you know. We performed at the big Guangzhou Friendship Theatre. Coming back to Kenya, I used to go around all the provinces to perform and also perform in big functions like when the president is at the big hotels meeting people, perform for him. They nicknamed us President's Kids. After coming back to Kenya, with the knowledge we had, people who were really interested in this field started learning from watching us, what we're doing, go train themselves. That's how acrobatics became a big thing in Kenya. If I call a meeting for acrobats to meet, you'll be surprised. If I give you all the names of acrobats in Kenya, there are so many. Many.
Coach Matthias was the first person to show me how to do the acrobatics, and he was like, you can try this, you can do it. Then I'm like, I can't do this, this is not normal. Then he was like, one day you'll come to realize what you're doing can take you some places that you have never gone. Then I'm okay, let me try. I just gave it a shot. I've traveled in Spain. I couldn't believe it till the day I was inside the plane, like, this thing is moving, man, I'm leaving. Here in Kenya, let me talk about Kenya because I was born here. The acrobatics is so much beneficial to youth like us. Once you are in acrobatics, you have self-discipline, you know what to do that don't make sense in your life. You become a thief, start doing drugs.
I was there doing acrobat in China. I came back last week. I learned more things there in China.
Where did you stay?
Hebei. It was a good stage. I did acrobat in another level. I can like to be in that level.
I'm 19 years old. I started acrobatics when I was very young in the kids program in Sarakasi in 2017. I've seen very many people who are doing acrobats in a professional level. I've changed their lives, helped their families, so I also want to do that. When I get that opportunity of traveling to China and training there, I know things that I want to learn most, especially is the lion dance, the unicycles, and also the handstand, so that you can reach that top level.
For us girls, people don't believe in us. You see the coaches, the people here in Sarakasi are the only one who believes in us. Doing acrobatics as women, it's more difficult.
Even at home, when you tell your parents you're coming to do acrobatics, they're like,
They don't believe that you can do it just because you are a guy, but we can prove that we can do it.
Matthias, all acrobats that are around Nairobi, they recognize him very well. I also have gone to China for 3 months. It's like 3 years ago. It's a very nice place. They respect people. We performed. Our money were paying on time, saving that money. When we come back, me and my friend, we bought a motorbike. All the time I use a motorbike to go to training, go somewhere when you get show. After COVID-19 came, many things was scattered. We are interested to work abroad, to go to China, but we cannot go direct unless we get somebody to support us.
Okay, we're going to take this machine forward.
I'm 7 years old. I started learning acrobats 2 years ago. I come to Sorakasi to learn acrobats twice a week. Coach Matthias, he taught us a lot skills. I started learning acrobatics 1 year ago. He's kind to others, gentle to others, and teaches you until you understand. The advantages are strength. You are given a lot of strength, flexibility, and agility.
Coach Matthias listens and looks at a child, and he knows the potential of that child and is able to pick it, and he can see it from afar, and that's what we want as parents. The opportunities are good for us to know that actually you can take it seriously. It's not just an extracurricular, but it is something you can do higher heights.
How are those kids performing on the street, you know, during the traffic?
They'll teach themselves, but sometimes they do come here. See, like now, so many youths are not employed. There are more talented kids around, but they don't have avenues to showcase their talent. If you go and ask them if they know Coach Matthias, they'll definitely tell you yes, if they've been here.
I've been in Sarakasi before. Matthias taught me how to be strong. He recognized that I have a talent and he came and picked me up from the streets, like my 5th year out from the streets. I'm really happy living in Nairobi with no family and really kind of stressed. And many of my friends have been suiciding themselves. They've been engaged into hard drugs. They died. But I've been strong all these years because I still have a future.
I like acrobat because it's my passion. I just like throwing myself and do those stuff. I get up very early in the morning, around 3. First of all, groom myself, then I go train myself, then I come to work. I've performed along the streets. It's not that good pay, and I sell this for my living. I've never attended any official show, but it will be my dream.
I work in a supermarket. That's what I do for my living. I've been performing in various events, activities. In Kenya it's difficult. I do it like a part-time job.
I would like to go to Brazil because that place has many acrobats that I know of.
I really want to go to the New York City, which I've been admiring for a long time. I would like to go to China as well. I have a role model. I don't know if I can meet him. It's called Jet Li.
You see, like the ones who are performing on the streets by the roadsides, they have that courage and will to learn. If we can get a school like the one we were in Guangzhou, we can save a lot of lives in the streets. I invite you for the 27th show. This one you'll see that we have mixed our dance with the Western kind of dance also, combined with the acrobatics. It will be a very different creation. We try to create different things every time we perform. We come up with ideas which people can receive them well. So we never stop creating. In all this presentation, the basic part is all the skills we learn in China. They are part of what we create. There's always a Chinese touch inside there, always. My dream is to go back to that school, meet the teachers we worked together, who trained us. While coming from China, I could write some few Chinese, but after coming to Kenya, I lost interest because there's no one pushing me to learn how to write Chinese. Our teachers never understood English, we only spoke in Chinese. So our communication broke down while we were at teenage. I see at teenage, you don't see far, but after some time, you come to realize that you're disconnected from what you love most. So if I can just get his contacts and talk to him, it will make my day.
So see if they remember someone from Kenya who they call Xiao
Hei. I'll be so grateful. I'll be so grateful. It's been 40 years. What I expect more, we continue the project which we had started before. Let's continue that. I believe that if we revive all the projects, if we can create a school also here, or if we can just take our students to China and learn more, we can do like an audition. We select those that are ready to be taught and then put them in this program. I'm sure this will be, in future it will be a very big thing. If you look at it closely, acrobatics brought friendship between Kenya and China. And this created trust because Kenya sent children to China. And these children came back with a lot of experience from China. That's my dream.